Boston will get the first possession and the starting group for the Celtics. They've got Johnson, and it's Parrish in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Pierce. Boston pulls it in. Here's Ainge. Up top, Johnson. Pass to Parrish. And it's Perkins with a rebound. And here's Rondo. The 3 is up. And he can't get that one. And it's the Celtics ball. Bird passes to Johnson. Here's Bird. Nice ball movement by Boston. Over to the left wing. They set the pick. Clock at 6. The jumper from the wing off target. Outside, Rondo. Pass to Pierce. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. He can't get that one to fall. Here's Ainge. Allen defending. Ainge, the pass to Bird. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Ooh, ripped away. Now the Celtics on the move. That shot is off. Great D that time from Allen. And it's Allen with the ball for the Celtics. Still without a basket in the game. From deep. Boston with a rebound.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
To the left wing. Outside. Rondo. Pass to Garnett. It's intercepted. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Here's Ainge. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Really good work from the mid-range there. When the defense gives Ainge this shot, he'll take it.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Now here's Rondo. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pierce, the pass to Allen. On target from range.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Outside Johnson. Lets it go. And it's Bird missing. The Celtics with the lead. Outside. Rondo. Allen outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Johnson. And it's going to be on Rajon Rondo. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Got it.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves. Can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Here's Pierce. The Celtics making their last shot. Nails it from 3.
Kevin Garnett sacrificing his body on the defender there.
So it's Boston now. Up top, Johnson. Checked by Rondo. Pass to Bird. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, Bird is a lot taller than people think. He's closer to 6'10 than 6'8. And that helps him inside defense trying to stop him, but got sloppy and fouled.
The first free throw is good. also good, so he hits both free throws.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink it.
Pass to Pierce. And they're running. Bird, that's good. Bird's got his second bucket of the night. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
So it's Boston now, following the three by Boston. Pass to Bird. And the Celtics tack on two more.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Number 28, Van Cassell.
Pass to Perkins. Here's Garnett. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Pierce can't get to it.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
You know, whether he's in the lineup or coming off the bench, Ainge provides a nice scoring punch to your squad.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Hits both from the stripe.
Well, you got to love the raw tenacity Danny Ainge brings to this game. I mean, this guy works so hard to make an impact and just refuses to let other players push him around. He's a great competitor.
Here's Pierce. He's got 6. Pass to Cassell. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. Boston pulls it in. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Count it.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
The Celtics with the lead. Ooh, poked away. To the inside. Here's Ainge. Allen defending. Ainge, the pass to Bird. They set a pick. Down low. Here's Parrish. And he dunks it down.
Bam! Parrish with the flush.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Pierce. Now here's Allen. Three-pointer. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Bird passes to Ainge. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now a 5-point Celtic lead.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Pass to Cassell. Out to the right wing.
Boston foul.
The Celtics making a switch here.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Posey. Fires it. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Johnson. No made baskets yet. Bird passes to Ainge. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Crosses over. And he takes it up and lays it in. Now just a 1-point Celtic lead.
Had the defender flailing. Fancy stuff there from Allen.
Pass to Bird. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. This is his second trip to the line of the game.
For
get the first one.
You know, part of what makes Bird exceptional is his all-around talent. I mean, he gets it done on both ends of the floor, and that's how you end up being an MVP in the league.
Boston on offense, trailing by 2. Posey. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Seasting. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Walton controls the rebound and the putback.
That is one of the many things you get from Walton. He's a relentless rebounder.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Pierce. It's stolen. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Seasting passes to Parrish. 2 points. That one goes. Parrish has got his second basket on the night.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Here's Cassell. Up top, Allen. To the wing, right side. Here's Pierce. Back to Allen. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Boston, no good that time either. Celtics lead by 6. Here's Bird. He's got 9. Seasting passes to Walton. Here's Seasting.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Bird. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's an 8-point Boston lead. Bird's gone 4 for 7 from the field tonight. Here's Cassell. And here's Allen. They need this. Boston pulls it in. Parrish has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And it's Bird missing.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Pass to Cassell. Here's Perkins. Here's Allen. No good from 18. It's tipped. Here's Seasting. No points yet. Wedman. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Posey, the pass to Pierce. Fires the 3. No good on the shot.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Here's Bird. Buries it from 3. Bird's got 14.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Celtics trail by 11. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Pierce. He's got 6. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. The shot off that time. And so it's Boston. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. And it's McHale in at the 4. And it's Posey missing.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Allen. Cassell passes to Brown. Vincent outside. Pass to Seasting. Here's McHale. shoots from the line. Here's the second effort. The offensive rebound. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Celtics lead by 15.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Posey. Gets the three to fall. Posey's got 5 now.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Pass to Walton. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
You know, as soon as Walton has the ball around the rim, he's thinking about flushing it.
Here's Posey. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Garnett. And Walton pulls it down. Here's Wedman. Yet to see a basket.
Already his second foul, just something to keep in mind.
First team foul. Substitutions for the Celtics. House. Rajon Rondo.
Here's Seasting. Check by Rondo. 6 to shoot. There's a screen. Seasting passes to Walton. And the shot goes down. Give him 8 points now.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Here's Posey. Off target from outside.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Wedman. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Here's House. Outside, Rondo. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Allen, he's checked in for Boston. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Brown for 3. Boston again missing. Boston leading by 16. Wedman, the pass to Seasting. Inside, here's McHale. Boston pulls it in.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Garnett, back to Rondo. To snap the cold streak. Boston pulls it in. Parrish has got 7 rebounds in the game. Wedman, the pass to Seasting. Here's Bird from about 19. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Bird's got 16 points now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the right side. Here's Posey. 5 points in the game.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
Wedman, the pass to McHale. Here's Wedman. Checked by Rondo. Wedman can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 18. Outside, Rondo. Here's Allen. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 7 points in the game.
You know, Rondo is a master teacher when it comes to the pick and roll. He knows exactly how to take advantage of what the defense permits.
Here's Bird. He's got 16. Allen, the pass to Rondo. Here's Posey. Off target from 3-point range.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
Here's Wedman. Got a hand on it.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
Outside, Rondo. Allen on the wing. Nice shot from the wing.
Rondo with a nice dish.
Boston leading by 14. Pass to McHale. Here's Seasting. Here's Bird. Fade away. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Allen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No hesitation, no fear in Allen. I mean, he'll go right at those big fellas.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. That free throw good from Allen. So both teams changing it up here. So both free throws good from Allen.
You really have to admire and respect the work ethic of Allen. I mean, this guy is really intentional and purposeful in his pregame preparation, and all of that stuff pays off for him.
Here's Bird. He's got 16. That one goes. Count it.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Got it. That bucket makes him just 3 for 10.
Pierce can be deadly when he's this close. Such an efficient finisher at the rim.
Pass to Parrish. Shoots over Brown. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Parrish has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Here's Pierce. Misses the 3.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Here's Bird. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in.
As we like to say, a guy like McHale is a problem. He's such an excellent scorer in the low post.
Allen with a screen on Johnson. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The Celtics making a switch here. Davis is checked in. Now here's Johnson. Still without a bucket. Pass to Parrish. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Pierce. Brown with a screen. This one for 3. Boston pulls it in. Parrish has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Johnson passes to Walton. Good on the bucket. Walton's got 8 points in the quarter.
Dennis Johnson.
Celtics trail by 18. Outside, Rondo. Brown passes to Allen. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
Ames, the pass to Walton. The fader. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 20.
Boy, Bird has really been in the zone throughout this game.
Boston on offense. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Rondo with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And the 3-pointer goes.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Ainge. Allen defending to the paint. Parrish. The shot misses. Brown with some nice D. Here's Pierce. And it's Bird with a rebound. Celtics lead by 15. Outside Johnson. Pass to Parrish. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Here's Rondo. Allen a screen. Up top, Brown. The open shot by Allen. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Allen's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
And first time out of the game called for Boston.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They led by as many as 18. Pass to Bird. It's rebounded by Pierce.
Excellent job to impact that attempt and prevent the easy deuce.
Outside, Rondo. Here's Pierce. Harris with a rebound.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Hayes, the pass to Walton. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
There's 49 seconds left in the half. 5 on the clock. Johnson passes to Walton. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Boy, you could see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
Pass to Pierce. Driving to the basket. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Paul Pierce at the line, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lane.
You know, in so many ways, Paul Pierce is just remarkable. I mean, his skill level is so high. I mean, he can outsmart defenders and really has the mechanics to score the ball from anywhere.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Hayes, the pass to Bird. Shot clock at 6. Here's Walton. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And so it's Boston with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back after this word.
Thanks for tuning in to our Game 6 coverage. A big lead through the first half for the Boston Celtics.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own ticket to wins.
Yeah, complete team effort, and they're playing an entertaining style as well. Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series. Fellas, this is where they want to be, up in the finals and up big at the half.
You know what, Ernie? You could tell. They can smell that Larry O'Brien trophy. Now, it's all about finishing.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. This Game 6 getting started. Here's Johnson. He's scoreless. We've got Rajon Rondo, and it's Pierce in at the 3. That's Doc Rivers' 5 as we get into the second half. His first shot attempt. The shot by Johnson, no good. Celtics trail by 16. There's a screen. It's Rondo on the take. Here's Garnett. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Garnett's got his first bucket in this one.
KG just looked so confident. Like the moment he had the ball, he knew that shot was dropped.
Here's Pierce. That's tipped. Here's Ainge. Allen defending. Goes back up. Bird, that's good. Bird's got 22 points.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
The three. Rebound Boston.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Johnson passes to Parrish. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Parrish has got 10 points.
You can rely on Johnson for superb passing. He knows how to create for his teammates.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Pierce gets the bucket.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Boston leading by 16. Outside Johnson.
Celtics foul. Kevin Garnett. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Ainge. Nice ball movement by Boston. Right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. The shot's good. He's got 6.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Pierce. He's got 13 for 3. Allen. Boston pulls it in. Parrish has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Tipped. Ooh, stolen by Allen. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Here's Bird. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Pierce, the pass to Perkins. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Here's Pierce. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Pierce has got 15 points.
I tell you, when you watch Pierce work, he is well calibrated for the mid-range game.
Ainge, the pass to Bird. And Boston again with the bucket.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Pierce. He's got 15. Over to the wing. Goes up from the top of the key. It's picked off. Down low. Here's Bird. It's rebounded by Pierce. Celtics trail by 20. Rondo passes to Pierce. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Not backing up or backing down. Pierce knows he's got to keep going after his shot when the defense is trying to be tight on him.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And Boston has possession. It's stolen away. Pass to Rondo. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Johnson. Out to the right wing. Here's Parrish. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Parrish has got 12 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Your Celtics Entertainment.
Now here's Rondo. No points so far. Pass to Garnett. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got rebound number 11. Bird passes to Johnson. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Johnson's got his first points of the night.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Now Rondo. Pass to Pierce. Again, the miss by Boston. Boston leading by 23. Johnson passes to Ainge. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Celtics making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for Boston, number 28, Sam Cassell.
Here's Pierce. 16 points for him. Pass to Perkins. Here's Pierce. Here's Cassell. Tries it from 19. And it's Bird with a rebound. Bird's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Ainge. Allen defending. Here's Bird. Pass to McHale. 5 on the clock. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Bird. Nice ball movement by Boston. To the wing, right side. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land. Bird's got 27.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Pierce can't get to it. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 19-5 run. Here's Ainge. Allen defending. Ainge, the pass to Bird. 18 feet out. Boston pulls it in. Allen outside. Boston pulls it in. McHale's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Left side, Johnson. Shot's good by McHale. McHale's got 12 points in the game.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
How about that for a flush? Garnett going up with confidence and packing a punch.
Pass to McHale. The 15-footer. And it's Bird missing. And it's Allen with the ball for Boston. Here's Cassell. Here's Garnett. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. 6 points for him.
Draining tough shots on the defense and making them feel helpless. That brings a smile to Garnett's face. He loves that.
And Boston calls time here. So both teams making some changes here. Garnett's gone 3 of 4 here from the field. Pass to Kite. Back to Vincent. They set a pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they pick up 2. Here's Cassell. To the wing on the left. Here's Garnett. Takes one from 10 feet. Misses off the left iron.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Seasting passes to Vincent. 1:51 left in the third quarter. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Here's Posey. Offensive rebound. From downtown. Cassell misses. The Celtics on offense. Knocks it loose. Pass to Posey. Brown with a screen. Looking to get back on track. Kite grabs the board.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Here's Walton. Boston pulls it in. Garnett's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Here's Seasting. No made baskets yet. To the left side wing. To the inside. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Posey missing.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Here's Vincent. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Posey, the pass to Cassell. Takes the 3. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Boston Celtics already up 26 points as this quarter ends. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Boston. And it's Walton in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Wedman. Seasting passes to McHale. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
On the wing, Davis. Outside, Rondo. Pass to Posey. Puts up a 3. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Rondo, he's got 6 assists here tonight. Posey's got 2 of 6 to go from downtown. Here's Seasting. Checked by Rondo. Lets it fly. Vincent can't hit. Here's Boston. Here's Posey. Pass to Davis. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's inside. Vincent. He's good with a little jumper in close.
When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Allen can't get it to go.
He had a couple of triples in that first half, but since then, he has not been a factor from beyond the arc.
Wedman, the pass to McHale. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim. Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Seasting passes to Wedman. Here's McHale. Check by Davis. To the paint. Here's Walton. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Brown. Boston with the ball. Allen outside. Fires from deep. Sinks the tray. Allen's got 24 points.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Timeout called, Celtics.
Let's see who expected to be the wildest. Number 33, Larry Bird.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Wedman, the pass to Seasting. Here's Bird. To the right side. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Seasting. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Celtics lead by 23. Here's Wedman. Pass to Seasting. Right wing. To the middle. Here's McHale. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside. Rondo. To 3. Allen. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Rondo, he's got 8 assists here tonight. So it's Boston now. Pass to McHale. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And here's Rondo. Perkins, the pass to Rondo. Pass to Davis. Now Allen fires for 3. He drops it from range. Allen's got 12 points here in the second half.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Vincent outside. Here's McHale. Check by Davis. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Boston making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Rondo. Boston on offense. They're on a 15-6 run. And there's a pick. Pass to Pierce. Here's Posey. Here's Garnett. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You know, KG's an insanely long player, and that length allows him to bait defenders into contact and to finish through it.
Boston leading by 16. Pass to Parrish. Now Johnson. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Bird missing. And here's Boston. They're on an 18-6 run. Rondo passes to Perkins. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pierce gets the bucket.
Pierce, terrific off the catch and shoot. So smooth with that stroke.
Here's Haynes. Pass to Bird. Here's Haynes.
And after a first half where he didn't turn it over once, that has sure changed here in the second.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, number 28, McHale.
Here's Pierce. Pass to Garnett. Here's Posey. Just 4 to shoot. Sinks it from distance. Posey's got 6 here in the quarter.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Down low. Here's Parrish. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And the Celtics making a change here. Allen's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. Nice shot.
You know, in so many ways, Robert Parrish is a big man's big guy. Dominant down in the paint, focuses on high percentage shots, runs the floor well, and does a good job rim protecting. This guy rebounds too.
Perkins, the pass to Pierce. They set the pick. Jacks up a 3. Boston pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And he makes it. Bird's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, good enthusiasm from Bird in transition there. Wasn't going to let that fast break opportunity go to waste. Cashing in nicely.
Here's Cassell. The 3 is up. Connects from downtown.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3 happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Here's Haynes. Allen defending. Pass to Parrish. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, the size of Parrish is hard to go up against, especially when he's trying to score. That guy is north of 7 feet tall.
2 shots.
And he drops it first. Rondo, he's checked in for Boston. And that's good as he hits both shots. Boston with the ball. Down by 15. Pass to Pierce. Now Allen launches the 3. The rebound, Celtics. Parrish has got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Bird. Boston pulls it in. Garnett's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Allen, the pass to Rondo. Back to Allen. Here's Pierce. Outside. Rondo. Clock at 6. And there's the screen. Pass to Allen. Fires the 3. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Rondo. He's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Johnson. Here's Bird. Here's Parrish. Shot blocked! And they're able to recover. Celtics trail by 12. Outside, Rondo. Pass to Perkins. Here's Garnett. Fader on the way. Parrish with a rebound. Up top, Johnson. Here's McHale, and he jams it home with authority.
McHale can put up points in a hurry, folks. So efficient in how he scores.
Here's Ainge. Allen defending. Here's Bird. They set the pick. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And count it.
You know, the mid-range J of Garnett is a thing of beauty. Textbook release from the big man.
Boston leading by 14. Now Johnson. Here's Parrish. Lets it go from 14. The shot is money.
Boy, they're leaning on Parrish tonight, and with good reason. Why not? This guy's built to score.
And there's 1:38 left in the fourth. Oh, he cannot hit. Johnson with it. Here's McHale. He gets two from the low post.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Here's Pierce. Right side, Rondo. Here's Garnett. He fires from 18. The ball's knocked loose.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Here's Bird. Oh, no good. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Allen. Oh, off target from downtown. Left side, Johnson.
Well, the defender that time a little out of position. Johnson smart enough to take advantage of it.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Boston, Dennis Johnson.
And Johnson drops them both. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Cassell. On the take. Deflected. Here's Wedman. And the Boston Celtics have done it. They are the NBA champions.
Thank you for coming out today. As always,
they go on the road and take care of business. And now the championship is theirs.
To be on the road, to silence the crowd, winning the championship with all of it on the line. What an incredible performance. Hats off to this team.
An incredible moment. You can see it in their faces. Forever known as NBA champions. And you can bet back home the celebration has started. Thanks for being a part of it with us all season long. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.